What are some basic things about having sex that a lot of people don't realize? Communication is 90% of it all. If you and your partner are not communicating on what each other like and being honest, the sex will never be as good as it could be. Communicate. If your communication outside of the bedroom is good, the sex can be amazing. Better communication means a healthier, happier relationship, more intimacy, more trust. And, boy howdy, does all that stuff translate to the bedroom. A long time isn't always good. Here for a good time, not a long time. Men have insecurities too and are allowed to withdraw consent without being emotionally blackmailed. There are lots of funny/awkward sounds and moments. It's okay to laugh and joke about it in the moment. I always remember someone's answer on a thread like this that was, "It's okay to laugh, but point and laugh not so much." True. Also, if you both just keep laughing your butts off, it's okay to stop and try again later. Watch an episode of your favorite show together, cuddle, talk, whatever. If it's late, maybe even go to bed, and if you're comfortable with it, have some lazy morning sex. Sex is something enjoyable, not a high-performance sport. Don't be afraid to ask what your partner wants. Also use your mouth more. By using your mouth more, you're referring to the part where you shout encouraging platitudes at her vagina to make her come faster, right? If you're a couple who has saved sex until marriage, like a lot of people still do, I'm not judging. A great way to get over the wedding night jitters would be to shower together. You get used to seeing each other naked. You get more comfortable with being together in such an intimate and vulnerable way without getting overly sexual. You get used to each other's touch. You relieve a lot of stress. You get cleaned up. You get mentally prepared for what's to come, lol. Always move stuff from the bed that is a pain in the ass to wash. I've ruined the mood before not wanting to wash and dry a king-size comforter that was washed recently. Hijacking this to add, towel. Just designate a sex towel and put it down beforehand, it makes cleanup way easier. My current GF thought I was a genius for doing this, apparently before she'd just sleep in nasty sheets. TBF I saw in an amateur porno, but a good idea is a good idea. If you got a curve, work with it not against it. Women's vaginas can be curved as well. Mine is so curved doggy hurts like hell. I'll do it if she wants but not happily. Wash your hands. I like to dip them in spicy oil before starting. Also trim your nails. You have to clean up afterwards. Just to clarify this, because I went a long way through my life without ever knowing. Men, when you come inside someone it doesn't stay in there, it all sort of dribbles out unless it's cleaned up. I know you want to cuddle after the fact, but if they want to go to the loo, let them. Girls should pee afterwards, save yourself a UTI. The love towel should be handy. Harder and faster, not the same thing. But dear God, when they're close to orgasm, do the same thing that's working. Not something else. Everyone has different needs and desires, and just because you're satisfied doesn't mean they are. I'm so glad my brain is so simple. I see her enjoying, I get turned on. Simple mathematics really. It creates an inflated and sometimes artificial sense of attachment. Oh, this is a good one. Whenever my friend has had a god-awful partner with no upsides to them at all, I always assume the sex is good lol. Make sure you've freshened up. Nothing is as gross as a dirty b-hole. Wash your fucking balls too. I once was told I had the cleanest dick she'd ever been near, and I've carried that with me forever. If it's dry there is a very high chance of something tearing, or splitting, or ripping, or snapping. So what do? Chow down baby. But also, lube is your friend. Some men make a lot of pre-cum. Some don't. Same goes for women. You're not a failure because your body doesn't self-lubricate all that well. There's
The
no
number
shame
one
and
lube.
weirdest part of all pornography is just how dry it looks. Some dude whips out his thunderous cock and the chick is like, "Yeah daddy, give it to me," while rubbing her pussy, which is drier than the Mojave. At this point I am usually concerned, but then, with all the awareness of a troglodyte, the dude will inevitably just jam it and dry over my protesting screams, and the chick gets to pretend like it's the best thing ever while smiling away at the smell of cooked meat emanating from her ferociously rug-burned pussy. So many people don't understand the point of lube. And not everyone produces enough lubrication naturally, especially anyone on meds like antidepressants. Even if you think you are wet enough, lube would make it so much better.